Fucking to the deepest house. That clock rides. All the fusion die. Most of our golden. From the moon of God. All the fusion die. Most of our golden. Hey, what's up, the YouTuber? It's me again. And yeah, well, today's the day, folks. Today's the day I finally give you my thoughts and experience with My Little Pony, the movie. Yep, I finally saw My Little Pony, the movie. And yes, I gotta say this. It was awesome. It was phenomenal. I loved every minute of the movie. It was like eating a baked ziti with so much cheese that it just was mouth drooling. It was absolutely phenomenal. I loved My Little Pony, the movie. All the hype for this film, it was totally worth it. Now I can understand why people were so hyped. This movie was so worth it. It really was. And it totally was worth it, and I loved it so much that I saw it 3 times. Yes, 3 times in the theater. On the opening day of October 6th, I saw it. And on October 7th with Bronies NYC. And later on, like last week, actually yes, it was last week, I saw it with my best friend Joe. Yes. I have seen My Little Pony, the movie, in theaters 3 times in a row. 3 times. On opening day on October 6, 2017 of this year, I went by myself. Second with Bronies NYC. Yep, that was even better actually. It was way better seeing it with Bronies NYC than seeing it by myself, because I was like, this is phenomenal. I love that I'm seeing this movie by myself, but Bronies NYC, it was going to be a lot better. Trust me, it was going to be a lot better seeing it with all of my best friends than just seeing it by myself. Like, it was better, like, seeing it with Elijah and everyone than seeing it basically just by myself. But, I was impatient. Yes, I was impatient because I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not waiting till the 7th. I want to see the movie now. So I went to go see it the 6th because I was like, I'm too hyped. I'm too excited. I really was too excited for the film. I'm so glad that I got to see My Little Pony, the movie already. Basically, the movie begins like this. And also, I might use some spoilers. So for you guys who are watching this video right now and do not want to be spoiled, I highly suggest you actually click out the video right now if you know what's good for you. Because I don't want you to be spoiled. I really don't. I really don't want you to be spoiled. I want you to see the movie, and I want you to enjoy it. I don't want you to be like, oh no, Stefan ruined the ending, and blah, blah, blah. You've been warned. And if you're watching this right now, and you're like, oh no, I don't mind spoilers, and you've never seen the movie, well, guess what? You fucked up. Don't watch the rest of this video. Please, because I don't want you to be spoiled by what I'm going to say. But enough of me chit-chatting. Let's actually get to what I thought and what the movie's about. So basically, in the beginning of the movie, it's like all these ponies basically like flying in the air, like 3 Pegasus ponies. Oh, I think it was 4. I don't know. But basically, and then you hear like a different version of the song "We Got the Beat," except it's like a pony version, saying see the ponies trotting down the street. Equestria is where they want to be, which I was like, wow. What do you know? It's like a pony version of that song. And then you basically see all the ponies in the Friendship Festival, everyone like having pies, like these 2 ponies jumping on a bounce house, and then you basically like see like other ponies talking in the sky. It was like a huge festival basically in the beginning. And then you see Twilight basically do this whole like math equation, and I was like, that's a lot to explain just to move the sun and the moon. And throughout the film, it was really going well. Like, everyone was setting up for the Friendship Festival. Then Songbird Serenade comes in. And then after she comes in, basically, that's when the that's when the real stuff starts to happen. Like like Rublo comes down and introduces, like saying everyone saying this is Commander Tempest. Tempest comes down, and then after that, like then Tempest basically like crystallizes three princesses. She crystallizes Cadence, Celestia, and Luna. And I was like, wow, that just escalated fast. And I was like, geez, this is like, wow, this is like something else. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow. Then throughout later of the film, basically they missed Twilight. So basically Tempest missed Twilight from doing that. And throughout the film, you basically see like the ponies like go to all different locations, like at Chugtown. You basically see them like meet Capper, and then later on they go on the ship and they meet Captain Solano, basically the pirates. And then after the pirates, they basically go to Mount Eris. Basically, that's where they're supposed to go to find the hippogriffs, because Celestia said to Luna before she got crystallized, go to find the queen of the hippogriffs. But before she said hippogriffs, she said hippo. But that's what the ponies were thinking, saying like, oh, we gotta go find the queen of the hippos. Then later on, Twilight was like, no, 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 this is not the queen of the hippos, it's the queen of the hippogriffs. And I was like, huh. So basically, then after later on, like in the film, like they go to Mount Eris, then there's like nothing there because, well, you know what happened. Then basically, then they go to the underwater world where the sea ponies are at, like in Sequestria. And after that, like Princess Skystar and Queen Novo basically say that we were once the hippogriffs because they had to flee underwater to get away from the Storm King. Because if the Storm King knew where they were, then shit will happen. And after all that, basically one unexpected thing happened. Like I was like, like the pearl base, this pearl that they used to transform themselves into the sea ponies, from like hippogriffs to sea ponies. And then later on, then they do a song. There's like a lot of songs, I can definitely tell you that. Like before, in the beginning of the Friendship Festival, they sing like "We Got This Together." Then at Club Town, they sing I'm a friend in need. And then on the Pirates, they sing "Time to Be Awesome." And then this, they sing "One Small Thing." So yeah. And then after that, like the unexpected happened. Twilight tries to steal the orb, and I was like, what? Like that's something I never expected Twilight to actually ever do. Like ever, because as the Princess of Friendship, I was like, wow, I was not expecting that. So basically, yeah, I was pretty much shocked at that point. I was like, what the fuck? Then after that, basically, then Twilight gets captured by Tempest. Then the song "Open Up Your Eyes" starts, and then you see Tempest's backstory of how she basically lost her horn. She basically lost her horn to an Ursa Minor that scrapped shit right off, like boom, it just came right off. And then, like later on in that flashback scene, you see how she basically lost her horn from the Ursa Minor, and then after that, like she says to Twilight, saying like, "Oh, like she failed friendship," but no, friendship failed her basically. Actually, no, I mean, she failed friendship, and like then all the other characters that we met from all the other places basically join up. Even then, we finally see what Princess Skystar looks like as a hippogriff, and then after that, they go to Equestria. They basically fool the guards, everything for this giant cake. Then like Captain Solano was in the cake, and then they all fought in Equestria just to save it. Ooh, it was crazy. And the Storm King you finally get to see what the Storm King is. Like the Storm King then absorbs Twilight's like magic and all the other magic from the like three. And I gotta say, I was pretty crazy. Like a lot of things in this movie was pretty graphic and dark. And I'm like, yeah, I can understand why it's rated PG. There's a lot of things in this film that I was watching and over after I was seeing it 3 times. I was thinking, I'm like, there's really a lot of things in here that kids shouldn't be seeing. It's pretty dark. And then after that, the Storm King started playing with the sun and the moon, saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, night, day, night. I was like, huh, that's funny. Oh god, like really, just seeing this film was just phenomenal. Then basically, like the ponies use Pinkie Pie's like Easy Bake Confetti cannon that she made from that one scene in the movie to like launch themselves into Celestia's castle, and basically like with the help of the pirates and Capper. So basically, after all that stuff happens, then Pinkie Pie forgives Twilight, saying, "Friends, well, friends get angry sometimes, and it's that's what happens." And then they all forgave each other. And then basically throughout the rest of the film, you see like Twilight trying to get the staff of Sakanis. That's what it's called, by the way. And then after that, basically then like after that then they then the Twilight grabs the staff later on after all her friends were helping her, and then she flew away. And then after that, you think that Twilight's gone after that, after the huge storm that the Storm King made. But then she comes down from the heavens with the staff of Sakanis, but the Storm King's not gone. So the Storm King basically then throws that like one of those things to crystallize Tempest. So basically, he crystallizes Tempest as well with himself, and basically he falls to his death. And basically, he explodes into millions of pieces. And I was like, wow, that's the first time in My Little Pony history that we actually get a real death. Which I was like, wow, that is something else. You don't see that in My Little Pony on the TV. They usually just banished or gone. They're not like plain just death. So I'm like, wow. Then after that, they uncrystallize Tempest, and Tempest says she said because basically the Storm King used her, and he was never gonna restore her horn. All he just wanted was the power of all the princesses, basically. So basically, then Twilight says oh, what should we do now? And then Tempest said we rebuild. So basically, they rebuild. They stick the staff in, and all of Equestria gets rebuilt again from the magic. All the princesses come back, and for the last and final scene, we get to see Songbird Serenade sing that song Rainbow. And then after that, basically, Twilight and Tempest forgive each other. Tempest is now reformed. And the last part of the movie, Tempest's actually, that is not her real name, by the way. Her real name is Fizzle Pop Perry Twist. And I was like, what? And then Pinkie Pie has that very happy face. And then after that, she says, oh my god, best name ever. And then boom, credits. And that was the end of the movie. So yeah. So overall, I give this movie a full 10 out of 10. There were absolutely no flaws in this movie. Absolutely no flaws in this film. Zero. Zero flaws. I absolutely give it 0 flaws. This movie was just phenomenal. It was just phenomenal. And it was even better going to see with Bronies NYC. I saw so many of my friends. I saw my friend Louie, Ray, Caesar, Jack, etc., etc. I saw basically all my friends at this one premiere for My Little Pony movie. It was basically almost up to 100 people. I was like, wow, we got a lot of people coming to come see this movie with us. It was even better going with Bronies NYC than seeing it by myself, or even going for the third time. Just the experience of being with Bronies NYC, seeing this film. It is something else. I can definitely tell you that. It was something else. And it was so great that me and Joe got to see it. Well, yeah, I got to see with Joe just this week. This Saturday. Hold on, sorry, scratch that. Friday. We got to see it Friday. I don't even care how many times I see this movie. I loved it. I was like, this is a great movie. This movie has absolutely 0 flaws. Everything I loved about it. It was just very entertaining. It was just exactly what I wanted from an MLP movie. It was cute, it's adorable, it's fun, and it's great. So yeah. So basically, yeah, that's my whole entire review of My Little Pony movie. The animation was phenomenal. The music was phenomenal. Just being there in the theater itself was phenomenal. I was just saying, oh my god, I'm finally seeing a My Little Pony movie in the theater. And I'm like, the whole time. So basically, my final review of this movie is a 10 out of 10. Yep, a full 100%. I loved this film. 10 out of 10. Fucking loved it. So yeah, overall, guys, that was my review of My Little Pony the movie. I hope you enjoyed it. So overall, hope I didn't spoil too much for you. But if I did, sorry that you done fucked up. I'm sorry. So overall, keep it metal, keep it brutal, keep it awesome. Hope to see you guys all soon. Have a fantastic, great rest of your day. And remember, always keep it metal. And goodbye. And see you guys all soon in my next video. So yeah, see you guys all soon. Bye-bye.